Good morning. I thought today would be packing day 2 a little bit, and it will be. However, I also, first thing this morning, wanted to get the process started with pricing some movers and checking out the apartment scene in the new area I'll be moving to. And there's not much, not in my price range. So I found there's 3. One that I would really actually consider. And so I reached out to the listing agent and she got back to me within a half an hour saying, I have a group showing this morning at 11. Mind you, it's 9:45 when I see this and it's an hour away. So I was like, oh, I'll be there. I'm gonna have to move quick if I want to grab one of these. It's only been on the market for 2 days and already got a group showing, but that's just how it is right now. I just have to furiously get ready now because I gotta roll up out of this house in about 15 minutes. So things are taking a little turn today, but that's just how it's gonna be with the moving craziness, right? Trying to find an apartment. It would be nice to get the apartment sorted out before I have to start training for the new job. I think it's like a large studio, which I don't care. Definitely a lot less space than this apartment, but they allow cats. There's laundry in the basement, that kind of thing. So we're gonna have to just go see what it's got going on. So I'm done with the apartment showing right now, and of course part of scoping out an area is having to see what kind of parks they got going on and are there any nature trails. So of course I had to come find these ones. It was less than 10-minute drive from the apartment, and just look at the crazy views from this park, you guys. It's crazy. I'm in another park just across the street from that one right now, but this one's more woods, but that one had ocean. Look at that. It's so pretty there, but definitely looks like a high foot traffic park though, probably packed in the warmer months. But one of the best things that I saw is I had a suspicion there was a bike path. I thought I remembered that from back in, the 2008, 2010 time frame when I lived in Massachusetts. And I thought I remembered there was a bikeway that went all up and down the coast, which it should be. There's like the East Coast bikeway that goes from Maine all the way down to Florida, but look at that. I would be so excited to be able to just take my bike out the front door and have hours and hours of bike path. That would be so amazing. And this park I'm in right now is like all woods and trails. Like this kind of trail, this is the kind of trail I want to run on. I'm very, very excited about this. I hate running on cement or tar, so this is very exciting for me as well. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Oh my gosh, it's been so wet, but let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this is called the Swamp Trail, but y'all, although I'm kind of intrigued. If I slip and fall, at least I'm filming this because it would be probably hilarious. Unless, okay, nope, that stump she's floating. We're not, nope, back it up. All right, new trail. So the apartment, the important things were, not important, but just details. It is a studio, so, okay. Decent size though, and had full-size appliances and east and south facing windows. It is slightly cheaper than what I'm paying now for rent, but my landlord's advertising my unit right now for $16.95 a month. So yeah, it's a studio, but it'll be a little bit cheaper than what I'm paying now. So I feel like it would still be a pretty good deal. And I did price some movers this morning. I requested a quote from a local mover company where they have the people and the trucks, so we'll see what they say. And then I went on U-Haul's website and got an estimate to rent their small U-Haul for one day like their small studio / 1-bedroom size. I know that's enough room. So rent one of those for the day, and then a quote for 2 local movers to come to my apartment here, help me load the van, and then a quote for 2 separate movers down where I would be moving to help me unload the van and get everything into the new apartment. And that altogether was right around $500, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm assuming the quote that I get back from the company that is bringing the people and the truck will be a lot more than that, but we'll see. I don't know. That would definitely be the easier option. And it's time to address the closet. There is 1,000,000% some things in here I've not worn in years, and I'm sick of keeping things for the just in case or that theoretical day. Unfortunately, with this past job, it was when I had to go into the Boston office, I did not have any office clothes after 5 years working in an industrial plant. So I did have to get some things, and now, as we all know, we're not going back to that job. We are going to be working offshore. Don't need office clothes now. My wardrobe consists of basically a section of workwear, stuff I never got rid of from the nuclear plant. We're gonna hang on to that. Then there's a chunk of gym clothes, and then a section of like tank tops, and then finally the section of like nicer, normal, everyday clothes that are not workwear. And when I say workwear, I'm talking like the men's heavyweight construction cotton tees from Walmart. I love these freaking shirts because they're so cheap and they're so durable. I just wait till I find them on the clearance rack because I need like an extra small in men's, and generally that's the hardest size to sell, and so often it'll be those small sizes on the clearance racks, and I can get these for like $2 or $3, and they last me for years and years and years. So I'm happy I kept a bunch of them because these are exactly the same kind of thing I'm going to be wanting to wear offshore. Things I don't care about getting stains, rips, stinky fish smells. They're going to get sweaty, you know, that kind of shit. I realize I just made my job sound super appealing. There's definitely some gym tops that I do not reach for, I do not wear, and there's definitely some office clothes. And even some like nicer things in my everyday clothes that I love them. I bought them because I love them, but I just do not reach for them and I do not wear them. And so for years, yes, years, I'm that person with some of my clothes. But for years, they've been hanging in my closet, taking up space, not getting worn, and no more of that. That's just stupid. They gotta go. So I'm just gonna take some time and go through all of these clothes one by one. I've got to rehang the closet doors back up. It was kind of a scene taking them off the rail, so I'm a little bit nervous about getting back on, but we're gonna do that. Oh, it's gonna be real cutthroat, but I'm very excited for this. Yep. Yep. Okay, you're freaking steal the bar. So cute. We did it for now. For now. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, are you from England? No, no more. Yeah, one more, sorry. You want to try it? Okay, okay. Yes, that's probably gonna be butchered. Maybe. Yep. Oh, I need an occasion to wear this. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, okay, okay. Nope, other one. Oh my god, so sad. Let go. Nope. God, let go. You're on trial. You're on trial. Nope. Oops, no. Yes. No, skirts. No, yes. No. No, you. No. 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 All right, ski pants and ski jacket and boat jacket. Nope. Ow. All of that safety gear that was ordered for me for going offshore. All with the huge company logos on them. Nope. What a waste. Skirts. And then my 5 pairs of jeans. Need to return those. Alright. If we take the jackets out of the equation, still kind of a lot. We got a good no pile so far. Time to tackle the dresser. Dirty. Oh, Lord. Let's start here. Wear all of those. Shorts. Dressier shorts. Ski socks. Empty. Workout leggings. Sweaties. And sports bras. Against the wall. Empty. 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 Oh boy. Never even worn a fucking belt. Okay, not a bad discard pile. Not huge, but that frustrates me. Like, that's all brand new safety gear, and like, I don't know. I might slip that stuff back into the box with my laptop because I hate for it to just go to waste. Like, it has big company logos on the back, so I don't want to be wearing that stuff if I'm not working for them. So I'm gonna try and send them back, and maybe they have someone in the office that could need or use this stuff, especially this rain gear. Like, it's never been used. Neither has the hard hat. They might not appreciate me sending that stuff back, but man, it sucks. I hate for it to go to waste. And you know, especially like the safety vests too. Like, these are good quality safety clothes. So I'm gonna try to send those back, but these I'm gonna part with. Yeah, just stuff that's been hanging around in the closet for years, not getting worn. It's been bothering me, so there's no point in dragging them to another apartment. And then, of course, we have the mountainous pile of keeps that I'm going to have to just start packing them into things like my suitcase and whatnot for moving. But pretty good. We got this all emptied out so I can list it on Marketplace. I'm just kind of trying to fold everything. I'm washing some stuff, the stuff that's been hanging in the closet for like a year that hasn't gotten worn, but I'm keeping because I know I'm gonna need it for work soon, stuff like that. I'm just like giving them a second wash, and then I'm gonna fold everything, pack what I can, what I don't need to wear for the next few weeks or whatever until I move. I'm gonna pack in these suitcases and then keep a small assortment of clothes out for me to wear in the meantime. But I'm giving up for right now because it is about 1:30 in the afternoon. Number one, I need some food, and number two, it's absolutely gorgeous outside for the first time in quite a while. We just had snow on the ground 2 days ago, so I'm gonna go enjoy that. Plus, It's eclipse day. I'm not in the path of totality, but we should have a pretty decent shadow of the eclipse here. The path of totality goes across northern New Hampshire, but we should have at least a little bit of shadow here on the coast. So I want to go enjoy the weather and see if I can see any of this eclipse. Y'all, my phone is blowing up. Right before I left to come here, I listed my dresser and a little yellow bookshelf and the office chair on Marketplace. And before I even got to the beach, there was a few messages for them. So clearly I could have asked for more money. Just kidding. Everyone is out and about on the coast today, and everyone has their eclipse glasses on, which didn't even think of that till I got to the library this morning, and there was a sign on the door that said, sorry, we're all out of eclipse glasses. And I was like, oh man. But then I guess when you really think about it, it's so many pairs of glasses were made for today, and the amount of waste that's going to be happening across this planet, or at least the countries that are in the path of totality, it makes me feel a lot better about it. Yeah, yikes. Anyway, wow, the storms this year have been insane, you guys. Like, this is the path. It's just everywhere. It's crazy. Found a different path, but still so much storm damage. Northern New Hampshire is in the path of totality, but even here on the coast, we should still at least get a good bit of a shadow, I think. Supposedly, it's supposed to happen around a few minutes after 3:30. It's not even 3 yet, so plenty of time. But yeah, there's all kinds of people out with their glasses and their cameras going. I'm loving it. The weather has been shit all week, but today it is wide open blue skies. At the moment, it's supposed to start getting partly cloudy around 4 p.m., but hopefully it holds off until after the eclipse. But this weather is absolutely delicious. Pretty good spot to watch, I think. Yep. This is cool. It's definitely getting dusky. It's 3:16. It's about 15 minutes to the eclipse. It looks like it's several hours later. It's pretty cool. The peepers! Oh my god. I love it. Everybody's happy it's nice out. I'm getting so sweaty. Okay, I'm just over here undoing progress that I made before, unpacking the boxes I already packed and repacking them slightly differently. Ooh, a little food and water break. Okay, I'm not really unpacking everything. That would be crazy. But I am reorganizing things a little bit better now that I have pulled all of the bedroom stuff out here. And because the apartment that I applied to, I still haven't heard back yet. So I have no idea where I'm moving still. And I'm checking it every day. There's just no options available right now in my price range. And I'm just not willing to compromise too much on my price range. I don't want to pay a lot more than I'm paying now. So it's complicating things, but even like a few $100 a month more outside of my price range, there's still nothing. So it's a tight market. I'm super hopeful for this one apartment to come through. I can't remember if I told you guys, but it was an open showing and there was several people rolling through there. And the agent, she said that she's having a ton of showings, but very, very few applicants because most people are scared away by the application fee as well as like a criminal background check. I don't care about none of that. So I submitted my stuff Sunday evening as soon as she sent me the application link. and just waiting to hear back. So what I'm doing right now is acting as if I hopefully get that place. It is a studio. It is 300 square feet. It is less than half the size of this apartment I'm in right now. So absolutely a bit of a change. So it is the perfect opportunity to sell off this furniture that I don't care about and I don't like, and I only kept here to like fill the space since this is such a big apartment for me. The little yellow bookshelf went this morning. The dresser, someone is coming around 2 p.m. today. It's almost 1 o'clock right now, so I'll know more in a couple hours. But man, I hope that sells today. I need to list this dang couch today in a couple more hours when the lighting is a little bit better in here. So let's cross our fingers this sucker goes in the next couple weeks. I don't know. And I wonder why I have a bad back. What happens when you live by yourself, y'all? And then I just have a small pile of other things I'm selling, but I'm rearranging. I've changed my game plan. Not all of the things that I want to keep are going to fit in that apartment. Perfect example is my desk. This big old husky Home Depot workbench desk that I absolutely flippin' love, but there is absolutely nowhere to put it in this apartment if I get it. Again, I'm just going off of if I even get this apartment, you guys. I don't know. I'm just acting as if in the moment. So my plan is to store the desk until I need it, as well as a couple of other things that I don't want to get rid of, but I want them someday when I am a bit more settled. You guys know this next destination is not the long-term destination. It is a temporary holdover. So it's a temporary small apartment, but I actually like living small. I'm really excited about it. I love organizing tiny spaces, so I'm pumped about that. But unfortunately, all of the things that I own are not quite gonna fit in it. The desk and my cute little kitchen table, my brother's gonna laugh. It was his girlfriend's grandfather's, and he like hates that table, but it's like this creaky little old antique, and I absolutely love it, and I wanna keep it. So the desk, the table, and like a couple totes worth of things I'm just gonna take to my parents' house, slip it in the barn, and see how long it takes my dad to notice. I'm just kidding, I'll ask him. They don't, I mean, they have plenty of space. I can't imagine they will care at all. I'm getting a little bit more cutthroat with the decluttering, so I'm just making a huge mess in the bathroom right now with a big old pile of things that I need to take pictures of and put in my local Buy Nothing group and hope that people come and take them away. Give them a great home. I always find really strange ways to carry or pack the like odd height things that don't fit well in boxes. Let's put them in a basket. What do I do now? I found a spot. Yeah. Shirt. Okay, kitchen is looking better. It's a little bit of a mess here, with the exception of this small bit of things. And those chairs are going away. The kitchen is looking so much better, and now it is just stuff that's coming with me, but now I have this pile of things in the living room that are going to my parents' house, I think. Yes, they are. 4 things I need to sell: queen size air mattress, a gimbal, a backpack, and like a multi-day hiking pack that I don't use. dead. It's dead. We're fine. Guys, it is time to get this couch listed. It is the one thing I'm worrying about selling before I move, because couches, unfortunately, there's just so many for free on Marketplace. So I'm worried it might have a little trouble selling. I'm not even sure what to ask for this couch because, man, I don't know, when did I buy this? A year and a half ago, and it's still in really great shape. So I don't know how much to sell it for. Currently, I'm gonna put the screenshots on here because this is wild. Currently, each piece of this sectional is $699, and the ottoman is $499. What? Basically, this couch is $1,900 brand new right now. I cannot, in my right mind, fathom that I paid that much for this couch. I bought it with the long-term goal that this was going to be my forever couch and just buy more pieces as time goes and add to it. Unfortunately, that didn't work out because my back absolutely hates this couch, but holy crap. I can't in my right mind think that I paid that much. Maybe I did, and I'm just dreaming in my head that I did not, but either way, I don't know. I need to get this listed now because I am worried about it. And I don't want to have to move this. Whoa. Used couches are just so hard to get rid of. This evening, I'll just keep working at it with the pillies, and probably tomorrow I'm going to do a deep deodorize on it just with baking soda and just let it sit for like an hour, and then you vacuum it all off, and that's supposed to help with smells. Not that I think it smells bad, but I cook a lot of curry up in this apartment, so you never know. Not everyone appreciates that smell. I hate packing fragile shit. Yeah. I guess. I'm not feeling great about that at all. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because of my hair. I apologize, but this is a judgment-free zone, and it's a few hours later, and I'm very tired. I realize I look like a crazy person, but I just had some end-of-the-day updates that a person finally came and bought the dresser. So 2 things sold today. The dresser I sold for $50, and the little yellow bookshelf I sold for $25, so made $75 today. Going straight to the Facebook Marketplace fund, because if and when we move, that's what we're using to buy other furniture if we need it or whatever. I've had a couple nibbles on the couch, but nothing serious. But I don't know, I feel good about that within the first few hours, you know? And then tomorrow I just need to sit down and list all of the free stuff I'm just gonna give away and get all of that posted. It's just so daunting doing that. Oh my gosh. It's just like sheer chaos of inbox communications, and it's free stuff, so I feel like people are so spacey about it. Oh well, it's fine. It's all for the cause. So my dad called just to check in, see how it's going. I told him the little joke about slipping the stuff for storage in the barn. Of course he was like, I don't care. Wouldn't you have noticed? So yeah, I know. But update on the apartment. Sort of. I followed up with the apartment, the listing broker again today. Not again, for the first time. It's been 2 days since the showing, so felt like a good time to follow up. And she wrote back like a half hour later, and she said the management team should have the final decision by tomorrow. I can tell you it is looking very positive in your favor, but I can't give a definitive answer just yet. I'll be in touch as soon as I know anything for sure. Okay. that seems promising. You guys, please keep your fingers crossed for me, because I would really like to find a place to live before I have to start work. I am so pooped for the day. I'm gonna finish making this noodle stir fry, and I'm gonna go sit down and not move for the rest of the evening.